Hey guys, it's Harry Hick Jr. here with a Blu Ray and DVD update for the date of February the 13th, 2015. This haul is mainly going to consist of Steven Spielberg films that I just recently picked up. I had mentioned in my last video that I was sort of building a collection of, my favorite Steven Spielberg films. And pretty much this haul is a great portion of those films that I've loved that he's created. So anyways, starting out, we'll just get started. First film is Anita Jones and the Last Crusade. You know what I'll do is I'll just bring out all these films. Well, the ones I'm going to mention specifically in the collection. Anyways, alright, so basically the Anita Jones trilogy. This does not include Anita Jones and the Crystal Skull that came out a couple years ago. That movie's garbage. But anyways, I haven't seen these films since I was a kid. But I do remember just enjoying every single one of these. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Last Crusade. I remember these just somewhat briefly because I was very young at the time. But anyways, when I was a kid, I basically would just watch these on cable, and the quality of these movies back then on cable wasn't so great. I'm 27, so when I was a kid, I would say probably like 18 years ago, maybe. I can't remember specifically, but I know it was very young. But yeah, these films, just the quality on cable wasn't that great back then. So to watch these films, in just like pristine Blu-ray quality is going to be amazing. I know when it comes to these just popular films, classic films, specifically with Spielberg, he definitely makes sure makes sure that the quality of the I guess when they sort of do the Blu-ray kind of like releases, the quality is up to par to what the director wants, and they're remastered pretty well. And so when it comes to Indiana Jones, I have no doubt that they've remastered these films to the pristine quality that Spielberg wanted. So it's going to be awesome watching these again at this particular quality. So I definitely can't wait to watch these again. This is definitely one of the top, I guess, movies to be added to my collection. I'm definitely going to take care of these. But anyways, moving on. Can't wait to watch those. Next one is Goonies. This was written by Steven Spielberg and directed by Richard Donner. Wow, this is one of those cable movies I watched growing up. So like I said before with Indiana Jones, it's gonna be awesome to see these again in this particular quality with Blu-ray. And just hearing, when it comes to Blu-ray, most people just assume it's just picture. It's audio too, so it's gonna be awesome to just pick out things that I may have not, heard, or just, back with the standard versions, standard quality, back with cable and everything. So anyways, Goonies is a classic. I'm sure everybody's seen this film just growing up, and probably, kids nowadays have probably seen this movie as well. So I'm definitely excited to just watch these again at this particular type of quality. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like a sort of reliving of childhood in the best way. So can't wait to watch this again. Goonies, classic. Yeah, moving on. All right, next one, Jaws. Oh, this is Steven Spielberg's bread and butter. This was one of the films that just defined him as a director. Briefly, I remember watching this film just growing up. Once again, just most of these I've seen just like on cable, just growing up, and I haven't watched them again since then, since I was a kid. So to watch these films, it's gonna be amazing. Jaws is a classic. Your classic summer blockbuster film. I believe this was the sort of launch of these, summer blockbuster films. Jaws, oh man, just the creativity that was made into this film, the practical. That's what I miss from films today. The practical nature of creating these films. Everything's now is very CGI and green screen, all that other stuff visually. These films relied on just a large majority of just practical visuals. The shark was, it was a what do you call it? It was mechanical. Back then, I believe it was like the 70s. They didn't have the visuals, man, so they relied on practical nature of creating these monsters, these creatures, and that's been lost today. And I wish more films would go back to that. I believe some have, but majority of them it's just CGI pushed to the point where it's just you can just tell it's some of the movies are good, but some of them just take you out of it for that alone. So yeah, Jaws, classic. Can't wait to watch it again. I've heard this. Just the remastering of this on Blu Ray has just it's sort of made Blu Ray what it is today as far as just quality wise. I've heard they've done a good job on this particular restoration pretty well. So once again, back to the movie. I keep on talking about other stuff, but anyways, back to the movie. Can't wait to watch it again. Classic. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And another great addition to the collection. I think I might have to, put some plastic wrap and I don't know, put these in like some kind of glass box, because these are classics, man. These launched a great film director's career. So yeah, moving on. All right, so that was pretty much the Steven Spielberg sort of haul. These next couple of films and TV shows, these are mainly just random, pretty random. All right, moving on. Dracula Untold. This came out last year. A lot of people hated this, but I loved it. It reminded me of that game that came out just recently, Castlevania, Lord of Shadows 2. A lot of I guess that particular Dracula. He was Dracula in the video game. A lot of those visuals and powers that particular character had in that video game, they sort of added to this. This is sort of the relaunch of the monster movies of the past. They're trying to bring back all the monster movies. I think the next one is supposed to be The Mummy. So this was the launch. Dracula's sort of the relaunching of these franchises. Dracula Untold, awesome. I loved it. A lot of people, once again, hated it. I don't know why. This was, to me, when it came to Dracula, he was a monster, a machine, there was it's hard to compare it, because I think of like these films that have come out just recently throughout the years, like Twilight and TV shows like Vampire Diaries. They kind of have that vampire kind of the vampire as a sort of sexual figure in cinema and TV shows, and this movie kind of took you back to where it began. there are elements of Dracula and vampires just being sort of suave characters, very sexualized, but in the meat of things, of what they are, they're monsters, man. They're monsters. They are more animalistic than than humans. And I think a lot of the Twilight and all those other films, they lost that sort of magic as far as what vampires represented. Dracula Untold gives you that. It gives you the history too. It's very historical. Not specifically, but not specifically when it comes to fantasy and stuff like that. But when it came to the character, it's based on Vlad the Impaler. History books, he was actually a real person. But this kind of encompassed that, as well as the vampire Dracula that we all know. Played by Luke Wilson. I loved it. I'm a big Luke Wilson fan. I think he has the potential to do a lot of great films. And I love this. Can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to see the extras. They have like an alternate opening to the movie. I do wish that this was a rated R movie. It opened, it was PG-13. I know they were trying to open up to a bigger audience, but when it comes to monsters, man, it's not campy material. It's not for the it's not meant for the kids. You know what I mean? This particular character, he was a beast. Make him a beast. Add the gore that is Dracula. They did a good job. I do enjoy the movie and the visuals and this type of Dracula. So hopefully they'll move towards the R rating. But all in all, I love this film. All right, moving on. All right, next one is a TV series. This is on Cinemax. It's called Banshee. This is Banshee season 1. I'll just be so blunt about this. I really want people to start watching this TV show because it's a cult hit. It's one of those TV shows that doesn't have the popularity of, let's say, Game of Thrones and other shows that are on HBO. And that's mainly because it's on Cinemax. It doesn't have that big popularity on that channel. But Banshee, please watch it. Watch this TV show. This is on par with the level of Game of Thrones and everything that you've seen. True Detective, those type of level of just story, character development. Just it's an amazing TV show. Watch it. If I cannot tell you or make you, or not make you, but or just push you to watch something new and different, trust me, just watch it. Banshee is a great TV show. It's on season 3. I'll give a little information about the story. Basically, it's about this guy. He's gotten out of jail. He comes to this town, and I believe in search of his I guess his love interest, who he sort of covered for. It was basically an issue with where he and this girl, basically they were bank robbers. Not bank robbers. They were what do you call them? They were jewelry thieves. And he got caught. Well, they both got caught, and he took the blame. And he returns to this town where she's living, and just it's crazy. I would say it's Pulp Fiction, the movie. If you've ever seen Pulp Fiction, encompassed in a town, in one town, just a regular southern town, and just all these characters just emerge. The story is just. It's so good. It's so good. It's better than most movies I've seen. This show, watch it. Please watch it. This hugest recommendation here. Watch it. It deserves a huge fan base. I'm trying to recommend this to all my friends and everything. Watch it. Once again, they're on their 3rd season, which says a lot. You know what I mean? Great story, great direction. Amazing TV show. I don't even know if you can just bring it down to that level of being a TV show. It's great entertainment in general. Awesome. Moving on. All right. Last but not least, I think I mentioned briefly in the past. I had recently purchased a what do you call it? A region-free DVD player. Basically, that's a DVD player that plays movies, TV shows, or whatever from different regions of the world. Specific DVDs and Blu Rays, they are region locked. That means they only play in that particular region. Like, let's say for the UK or Britain, they have DVDs and movies in Europe, and in that area, that they can only be played with those particular DVD players. And here in the US, it's the same thing. We have our own region locked DVDs and Blu-rays. But anyways, I mentioned before that I had purchased that DVD player a while back, and that I wanted to start to build my collection of TV shows from around the world. And this is pretty much the first one. This is a show called Benidorm. I love it. This was when I believe when I was probably in my mid-20s, I started to watch more British TV shows and just fell in love with a ton of shows. This was one of the first ones that just pulled me in. The humor, everything, I just loved it. Anyways, Benidorm is basically about a resort in Spain. It's like all-inclusive, meaning you eat, they provide entertainment. You pretty much don't have to leave the resort. Everything's there for you. It's all included in what you pay. And this is sort of a comedy that revolves around all these characters that live in the resort. It's set in Spain. The location is called Benidorm, and it's just a funny show. I can't recommend this enough. If you like the humor, I would say if you like shows like Modern Family or any show in that realm of comedy, definitely check this out. This is funny. This is about people just, these all these characters at this resort. All of them have different personalities. The actors that portray these characters are just spot on. You feel like these characters are real. Like if you met these people, like these are people sort of, and anyways, it's basically all of them all encompassed in the resort. All these crazy things happen within the resort. It's just so funny. I can't recommend this enough. This is basically the box set that includes series 1 through 4, including the specials. When it comes to like UK TV shows, they have a lot of Christmas specials and just random specials, and this includes those. And awesome show. The reason I got series 1 through 4 is because some of the characters after season 4, they pretty much left. And I don't know, to me the show just fell flat in that area. I've heard they in their latest season they brought back I think it's season 6 or 7 or something like that. They brought back some of the characters from season 1 through 4, and yeah. So I might check it out again. Might see which characters they brought back, and but anyway, seasons 1 through 4, that was it really made me fall in love with this show. Awesome characters. I can't wait to watch this because there's a lot of outtakes and extras and cast. And once again, this is a British television show. This is on, I believe it's ITV, the channel there in the UK. Might be ITV. I think it's ITV. That's the channel. I think it's ITV. Anyways, yeah, it's awesome. So pretty much, yeah, you can't find these shows in the U.S. They don't show these in the U.S. Well, they might show them on BBC America, which is a channel here, but most of the time, a lot of these shows, there's different channels in the UK, just like there are here, and some of these shows they don't release them in our region, and you can't find them. So this specific show is sort of region locked to the UK. So this is going to be a great addition. I can't wait to watch this over again. It's going to be awesome. It's great to have it too. I love British television. This is a great addition. It kind of opens my, collection up to just a lot of stuff that I've just loved from around the world. Once again, Benidorm, check it out. I think you can just, if you want, you can, search around for it. You can probably find the episodes online. Those for you who do have region-free DVD players or Blu-ray players, definitely give it a try. Give it a look. Well, definitely check it out first. Check out some online episodes, and if you like it, definitely check out the first series first. And if you like it, definitely buy it. It's definitely a funny show, great show. I love the humor. Awesome, and I love the cover too. It's like a sand cover, and it feels gritty. Like, it's awesome. I like how they made the box set. Alright, so moving on, guys. That's pretty much it. That's my haul. Once again, I thank everybody for just tuning into this channel. Once again, it's a very new channel. I'm just trying to build it up. I think what makes me different in this situation is basically just from what I just showed you. These are I do reviews and updates of TV shows and movies that I love, but I also try to encompass, shows like Benidorm, where it's not just specifically tied to our region here in the States. And there's a lot of shows that I've loved just from around the world in general. So I'm definitely going to build my collection in regards to that. But anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button below if you want to see more. And definitely send some comments too if these are some movies and TV shows that you've watched. Definitely tell me about your experience just watching them, love or hate them. I definitely want to hear about it. Yeah, thanks again for checking out my video. Definitely more to come. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks again. Have a good weekend. Yeah. And happy Valentine's Day. Take care.